Yeah, so today after a long time I'm actually available to record a video, and today's topic is custom host names. Yeah, in last year 2024 September, Sitecore released this feature, which is basically a feature that will allow you to add your custom host in the edge endpoint. What does that mean? That mean is, if you go to the playground, then you can see this is the hostname normally, or endpoint that we normally use, right? To fetch the contents from the edge. Now this custom this hostname can be replaced with a custom or your own hostname that you configure, which is very nice because you don't need to use this Sitecore endpoint, so that can be hidden and you can use your own custom hostname. There are a couple of ways. You can have you can use your API, admin API, to create a custom hostname, or you can use the UI is the very basic stuff. But before that, let me just describe a bit more. So you can see here I have created this custom hostname, financial.sitecore.online, and now I can basically make a query using my hostname like this. How interesting it is. One thing to note is, if you see here in the response, that image is still using this Sitecore edge endpoint, so you need to wrap, or it is your responsibility basically, whenever you use this source, just replace this hostname with your own custom hostname, and you could still use the image. Probably a quick example would be this. So if I copy the entire URL and paste it in a separate tab here like this, and then you can see this image is loading, right? So now instead of this, I could basically replace this one with my custom hostname, which is this one. Copy this one, paste it here real quick like this, and enter the endpoint, and then you can see it is running fine. So yeah, so the idea is it will work. So now how we are going to add a custom hostname. So I'm gonna give you the step-by-step details. So I have a domain that I have registered through GoDaddy, and then the hostname the domain is sitecore.online. So I'm gonna add couple of subdomain to basically present this thing to you, like how to do this kind of thing. So to do this one through the UI, the easiest option for you is to go to your Sitecore Cloud portal, and there is an option called custom hostnames, and on the right side you can see the create custom hostname. So you have to be an admin to use this feature, otherwise it will not allow you basically. So sorry. So let me refresh this page, because I can see there are some records which I don't think is the right one, but let me refresh this page, and then let me update this, and I don't know why it is. I guess this is a bug. It's undefined type undefined to delete. So I tested some scenarios. I guess that is the reason why I found this, but I need to report this one to Sitecore anyway. So I'll create this custom hostname, create custom hostname, and here in the custom hostname I can tell, hey, I'm gonna add like test app, let's say, this is the test app is my subdomain, and then my domain is Sitecore. What is that domain name? Yeah, sorry, domain name is Sitecore is.online. So I'm gonna copy this one. Copy, quick thing, paste it here. So this subdomain I need to create later, but you can do this later. So the host name is that one, and then you have to use the site, which site you are gonna use this custom hostname, which site it is. So for my case, my site is services, so I copy this services. Yeah, some people get confused, like this is called ID, but it is not actually an ID. You can use this name of this site, and then default context ID, and this case, yeah, this is the ID. Context ID obviously you would get from the deploy app. So my deploy app is here, and if you go to deploy your project and then your environment, and under that, this one is actually based on the environment. You can use the environment specific, which environment you like. So if you wanna use the context ID for the preview, you can copy like me, or you could use live. Obviously live will be used instead. Copy this one here, and then I'm gonna hit the create button. So this is the easiest option for you guys, but the other option for us is to use the Postman I'm gonna use the Postman here now. So in the Postman you could use the same thing. So you can see here the host name, you need to use the host, whatever the host you're gonna. So for me it is testapp.sitecore.online, not basic, obviously I created this one before. And default site ID, the name of the site, and then context ID, whatever the context ID you're gonna add to preview or live. And then if you hit endpoint, then it basically gives you this kind of response, which is very interesting, because the record txt record, you need to create those record. Later on I'm gonna basically share this one to you, but yeah, so this is actually through the API. And what is prod envoy prod, the environment variable here, I am using this S platform admin API. So you could use this admin API, and you could literally use this header and this token. The token is found under here. Here you could find this token, pay token here. Anyway, this one says not specified. Let me hit the refresh button because it takes some time to configure, or there are some issues maybe generally. But if I hit the refresh button, then I believe you would be able to see something here. But unfortunately it is still says that not specified, so you have to wait for this. We have to wait for this because it takes some time. It takes some time. So alternatively, what I could do is, this UI sometimes, so I'm gonna delete this one. I don't wanna try this one anymore, so I'm gonna delete this one from here. But yeah, you have to wait it for, let's say, 5 minutes, and then you would see everything is like with some values. Then yeah, so something is wrong here basically. It even not allows me to delete. I don't know why, but anyway. Oh, now it's fine. So now it's a pending validation. This is the state we're looking for. So you have this host name, which is test app, whatever it is, and then it says pending validation because this is the right state. Now you have to go to the next step, which is add records. If you click the add records, then you would see this record like txt record and txt ssl. So there are two txt you have to add with this value, and there should be a cname record you have to add with this value. Very simple thing. So let me copy this one real quick. So copy this one, and then you need to go to GoDaddy or whatever the provider you're using, and you just need to click this add record, and add record can be found under this DNS. So you just need to go manage DNS, whatever that option you have, and you would see this add record is straight away here. So on the add record, I'm gonna select the txt because that's what I am going to add now, and this is the txt, and then the value, right? So value would be this one, for the first one I'm talking about. So and then value I'm gonna add, where is it? Oh, sorry, here, like this. Save this one. All right, and then here says, hey, it is record this one, or you can select the other one. You just simply say yes, save this one. You don't need to worry about it. All right, now here I am gonna add this one. Copy this one, go to the GoDaddy, add record, again txt because that's the next one for SSL, I guess, and the value for this is the next one, which is this one, copied, and then paste it here, save this one, and you can say yeah, make it this way. And the very last thing is the cname property, which is very important because the cname is the one where Sitecore basically reverse proxy to Sitecore proxy.io, and basically it goes and grab the content from as.sitecorecloud.io. Alright, so now cname, copy this one, add record, and here it would be cname, name would be this one, and the value would be Sitecore proxy.io. Copy this one from here, and then paste it here, and then save this one. So every time I'm gonna use this thingy. Alright, so for cname, it should be test app sitecoreproxy.io, and hit the save button. Sorry, why this record says invalid. let me see if I have any other record like this. No. Then new record, cname. So if you see any of the cname, something like this, so here I would say test app. Is it test app? Test app, yes. So I just need to say test app, copy this one, and then here I need to use the value of the test app, which is Sitecore proxy.io. So copy the Sitecore proxy.io. I don't know why it failed last time. I don't really understand this one, because I actually used this one many times like this, and then I don't know why, what happened this time. I guess I have some issues. Is it some limitation or something? I don't know. Let's figure this out here with you guys. Save. Save. What is this? Eligibility. Reason, no restriction. Reason. Anyway, let's use this. I guess something is not true. Maybe let's use test app to test app. CNAME basic, CNAME financial app, test app. Challenge.test app. Yeah, really, I am clueless. What is the reason why it says test app Sitecore proxy.io? Yeah, so something is, maybe I need to delete some of the CNAME, because this probably not allow to create that many subdomains. So let me basically clean up something and get back to you real quick. Deleted a couple of them, and I basically deleted the basic one, and then you can see the test tab is also successfully created. So this test tab subdomain, and then the CNAME property, CNAME basically refers to this is a sub. So the idea is test tab dot sitecore dot online. That is basically be the domain that I have added already, and then you can see the txt record is there, and then also you can see here the another txt record is there. Now interesting part is, so I have added the record, right? So now you can see here the hostname is already active, and this SSL start is also active. So what happens is, internally Sitecore basically send those information, like try to sync it from the domain that you have already added here, and then once it verified the records, then basically it says active. Active means you could use this one. Hooray! So let's copy this one and then try to test it. So the easiest option for test is to use the playground of API GraphQL IDE. So if that actually works, means your things is working fine. Like this, let's try and hit. If that works, yeah, so it's working fine. So that basically means, obviously you need to add the header, which is basically playground. Let me copy this SCAPI key that I have configured before, copy this one, and basically paste it here. So once you paste it there, then basically see here, now there is no error. You are ready to write your own query here, like the other query I have here in the other tab. I can go and copy and run it basically but obviously my site that I've configured is for not financial but for services. That doesn't matter, you can use this one, and then you can see here they are all coming fine. Again, the other important part for this is this Sitecore Cloud, whatever it is. So you have to make sure you are overriding this one with your own host. So you can do that through the wrapper component. So any image component, Sitecore image, whatever it is, you can create your own wrapper component, and you can utilize that Sitecore image or JSS image component in there, and you can update the host with your host. Basically, what I mean by that is, you could copy this one and this host, you can use this new host, and that will also work. I'm gonna verify that one as well for you guys. So I'm gonna use this one here, and then I'm gonna use here, and then paste it here, and then hit it, and then you can see this is also working fine. So this image, you can see this little image is also appearing here. Yeah, guys, I assume that you know that how this thing works internally and how to configure this one. It's pretty simple thing. So hope you will be able to utilize this one in your project, and if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message in the description, in the comment section, and then I'm gonna basically reply whenever I have some time. And yeah, I'm gonna put something in the description, like if I have any project or anything. But yeah, till then, bye bye. And yeah, I'm gonna record another video very soon, but till then, bye bye, have a good night.